Okay, guys, welcome once more again. So I'm happy to have you guys here. So welcome for this new edition where we learn how to do a lot more with what Excel. So today we're going to talk about what modeling analysis. Wow, what modeling analysis? What does it mean? Where we take some models and we analyze them and we see how much they make, how much they earn, and how much expenses laid on them, and how much they have been taxed, and how much is their gross and their net pay. So all this we're going to learn today in today's lecture. So now let's go over the basics. Now we're not going to waste much time. This is your work. This is your working Excel sheet you're going to work with today. Then let's look at our manuscript. What we're going to follow to calculate these stuff. So first, we're going to calculate total income earned from each model. So very simple. Total income earned from each model. If you come to this place now, you see January income, February income, March income. So when you scroll down, you're going to see also January lipstick expenses, February lipstick expenses, and also my sim with also mascara too. So for us to find our total income, we have to come to this place below here. We say what? Total income. So total income, now we're going to calculate how much income each person got. So what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to freeze this first section. I'm going to click here on our view tab. See our view tab. We are going to freeze pane. Just click on what? Freeze. Yep. So we are going to add up the January and to March income for Lucia. Then we're going to do the same to Cynthia and Felicia and every one of them. So I'm going to click here equals to sum brackets. Now, if this is too small for you, I'm going to increase the font size. So permit me to delete this and increase the font size. Oh my, oh my. Okay, so we are back now. I'm going to put equal to. So looking at where we start from, this is what the first income for Cynthia is under C7. Okay, C7. Then the second income is C8, third income is C9. So we're going to scroll down here. I'm going to put equals to some sum bracket open C7 to C9. Okay, I will close the bracket and I press what enter. So automatically she earned some amount of money for the first particular month. So I'm going to increase the font size, just increase the font size for visibility purpose. Okay, so what I've done that now, we have solved for what? Lucia. Then we're going to move over to solve for Felicia and for Cynthia. So solving for Cynthia, the same process all over again. I'm going to go to this times this plus this plus this. So it's going to be D7 to D9. Okay, D7 to D9. We're going to come back here, put equals to sum bracket open D7 to D9. Then we'll close the what bracket and press enter. So looking at this, we can also keep on following one by one, but we can also do this to make our work easier. Let me reduce the zoom so you can see, all of us can see what is going on here. Okay, let me zoom it up a little bit. That's good, that's good. Okay, now instead of us to calculate everything from beginning, we can actually do drag and copy and paste by dragging the formula. So just come here, drag this like this. Now we've gotten it. We have solved for other what models. And let's move to the next one. What they say what? Say calculate lipstick expenses incurred on each model. So we're going to calculate lipstick expenses, which is what? Total lipstick expenses. Total lipstick. Okay. Lipstick expenses. Okay, so we're going to click here. So we're going to solve for the next person. Okay, so clicking here put equal to. Now we're going to go over a little bit. Yes, see, so our first lipstick started from C10 to C12. So we're going to add the sum bracket open. Let me scroll to where this answer is showing so you can see it. Sum bracket open C10 to C12. C10 to C12. Okay, we'll close the bracket. Then we'll press what? Enter. Okay, let's scroll up and see that from this point, C10, which is here, down to C12 is what we calculated. Then we'll scroll down and what you can increase the font size too. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to, because our subsequent, I'm going to increase the font size of all this stuff. Okay, increase it by 14. Okay, okay, so it's okay. Okay, so guys, let's hit the ball rolling. So you have solved for lipstick expenses. Now let's drag it out to get the other lipstick expenses for other model. So okay, wow, that is interesting. So we have gotten for that. Now let's go for the next question. Let's see. They say what total mascara expenses, which is total mascara what expenses. So we are going to minimize this. Now going to copy this one down to. I'll change this lipstick to mascara. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so let's calculate for mascara expenses. Don't forget the magic word equals to sum bracket open. Now let's scroll up and see where our mascara starts. Okay, wow, very interesting, very close to us. So this is the beginning of the mascara, which is 16,000 naira. Highlight it. You can highlight it and scroll down to the last one, then you close the brackets. You press what? Enter. So that is if you have gotten what 126,000 naira for a lipstick. Then when you drag this one out this way, you copy and paste the formula and everything is solved ASAP. Good. Now we are done with the total income, total lipstick expenses, total mascara expenses. So let's go back to the next question. It says what is the combined lipstick and mascara expenses for each model? So we have to go back to our Excel and combine the lipstick and mascara expenses. So I'll just call it combined. Just call it combined lip. Mind me, I'm going to use the sign word and mask. Yes, and exp. So this just a short for what we want. So in Excel, you have to be what smart with our words, our calculation. Okay, so total combined lipstick and mascara. So we know what we're gonna do here. We're going to have to add total lipstick and total what mascara expenses. So it's going to be equal to now the first this lipstick is under what C18 plus C19. Yes, you are adding the boy lipstick and the mascara expenses together. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, now in Excel, and mind in Excel, you're gonna be doing a lot of adjusting for any of your work to be able to edit it effectively and productively. So dragging this out has given us what the total for the combined for our total lipstick and mascara expenses. Let's go over to the next question and see what we are being asked to do. So they asked us in question 5, he said, calculate the profit earned from each model. Now, each model earned a profit for the company. Now, their when you minus these their combined expenses from the income that they made, this is their total income that they made, it will give us what their profits. When you minus the combined lipstick expenses from total income, it will give us what our profit per model. So let's do that. Profit. So profit. Okay, so coming down here, we are going to put equal to this, which is C17, minusing our combined lipstick and mascara expenses. Enter. So that is it. So here is our profit. That means each model made a profit for the company from this point. So they made a profit for the company at this point, at this level. Okay, so that is a profit for each model. So if you drag it, it's going to give you for other what models too. That is that. So please, if you are watching this time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also give the word of mouth for people to come and join and learn how to make Excel and use it for their daily activities. So our next question is what calculate the overall profit earned. Now, what do you mean by overall profit earned? From each model made a profit here. Lucia made this, Cynthia made this, Felicia made this, Trisha made this. Now we're going to a sum total of all that in right in here. So we're going to put equal to sum bracket open. Now we're going to come here. This cell that we have here now is under C in front of 21. So sum C21 to shift column to F21. So F21. So this here how it went. Just close the bracket and press what? Enter. Bam. See where we go. So this is what our overall profit end. Okay. So let's see another question they ask to say overall monthly income end from all the models. So mind you, you are now looking at the overall monthly income end. Overall monthly income, you have to come to this place, put equal to, you have to sum this total income and make the so overall total income will give us what you have. So you go to put sum bracket open income C17 to F17, then close the bracket and press what? Enter. That is, do you get it now? So this is our overall total income. Then the next question asks us that we should calculate for our what? Overall monthly lipstick expenses. So we're going to go over to Excel. I'm going to put equal to sum bracket open. This is overall lipstick expense. Click the first lipstick or you choose C18 to then click on the last one, which is F18, then close the bracket and press what? Enter. That is how we go it. Then to get the next one, then let's go to the next one. They said what? Overall mascara expenses. So we're going to go over to Excel. Come here. Adjust this a little bit. Okay. Then here we're going to put equal to overall mascara expenses. Sum. We're going to put our sum again. Not sum, but sum. Then you're going to put the C19 to F19, close the bracket and press enter. So that is that now. So having it like this now, we having it like this now will help us to be able to work with our sales. So having it like this now will be able to help us to work with our income. This is total income, total lipstick expenses, and total mascara expenses for all the model. Let's go to our next question and see what we are being asked to do. Okay, so now we have gotten our overall income, overall lipstick expenses, overall mascara expenses. Now the question 10 says that a target income of 20 million was budgeted for each month. Which month failed to meet its target, signal by making the defaulting figure appear red bold automatically. So we're going to come back to this place. Now we're going to go over to the beginning where we started from. Now this income now, each model or all the model in every month are supposed to meet a target of 20 million. So we are going to calculate each month of their income and see which month failed the target of 20 million. So we're going to put equal to sum bracket open. You click the first month, which for Lucia, and for Lucia to the last one, which is for Tricia, then close the bracket and press what? Enter. So this is what it gives us for the first month. So if you drag it down, it gives for the two other months. Okay, good. So now we're still going to check which month now failed to meet the mark of 20 million. So highlighting this now, you can use conditional formatting. So you go to conditional formatting and say what? Highlight cell row that's what? Less than 20 million. So you're going to put 20 and 6 zeros, 1 2 3 1 2 3, or you can put it 20 comma 6 zeros comma. Yeah, so this is actually 20 million. We're going to put it light red and dark text. So click OK. So hello guys, this is how you do. So this is how we calculate what. This is how we see that 15,400,000 did not meet the benchmark for 20 million naira per that month. Okay, so let's go over. Let's see the next question and what to be asked to do about it. So at this point now, I can unfreeze my pane. I will go over to the next one. So go to view and go to freeze pane and unfreeze the pane. Thank you so much. Now let's go back to the next question and see how we're going to solve it out. So the next question says, very funny one, and it says here that each model is normally paid a flat salary of 200,000 per month, but when the model earns a monthly income of 5 million naira and above, a bonus of 1% of such amount is added to her monthly flat salary. So each of the model is paid 200k per month. But when they earn 5 million naira to the company, 1% of that amount is added to their flat what salary. So whatever they get up after 5 million is added to what their what flat salary. So let's go and calculate it over in Excel. Okay, so now looking at this place now, we're going to scroll down. We're going to start from the first person. As an example, we're going to start from Lucia. So I'm going to highlight this whole cell here. I'm going to merge and center, go to home, merge and center, good. Then I'm going to type what Lucia. Okay. Now first we're going to pick out the month. Okay. Next we're going to pick out the income. Next we're going to pick out the salary. Next we're going to pick out the bonus. Okay. So we want to give a bonus. Yeah. So the first we're going to put January. Okay. I think I'm going to apply some editing here so it can be easy for us. Okay. So I'm going to apply, increase the font size, then make it bold. Good. Then I'm going to put this for February and this for March. Okay, so Mr. March. Yeah, so in income, let's go over and see the income that Lucia had. We're going to copy it out, copy like this, Control C. Then we're going to go over down there and paste it. Yep, paste it. Bam, you have pasted it. So now the salary is 200,000 for all the whole month. So 200,000, 200, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So because it's the same for all the months, you can copy it down for all the months. Now, this is where the game changes. Let me just give this a color over here. I'm going to give a color, a slide design. Then I'm going to put borders. Okay, so now just separate the heading. Now, let me just click here so you can have a sign of how Lucia is. Okay, so we're going to make a text bold a little bit big. Yep. Okay, so now let's calculate the bonus that Lucia will have. How much will Lucia get if she earns more than 5 million naira for the income column? So we're going to put equal to, if we're going to use if statement, if brackets open, now the income is what here, this is the income, this income here. So if C29 is greater than or equals to 5 million, so we're going to put 5 and 6 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. If Lucia, her income is greater than or equal to 5 million, comma, we're going to calculate 1% of that income to what she gets. So we're going to put 1% times, okay, times that income. So you're going to be times C26. Okay, then you put comma. Then I'm going to put, but if she did not meet the target of 5 million naira per month, we'll give her nothing, no bonus. So we're going to put 0. I'll close the bracket. So let me explain this. If the income of Lucia is greater than or equal to 5 million naira, we're going to put this calculation 1% of that whatever she earned will be added to her will be added as a bonus. Else, this command means else if she did not meet up to 5 million naira or above, then nothing, no bonus will be given to her. So we press enter. So it's to give us 0 here. So if you drag this thing down, it will solve for other months and see she got something from them. Okay, now that I've gotten it now, let's go back to the question and see what we are asked to do next. See, each model is subject to 5% deduction for pay as you earn. Okay, this is the tax. Now, tax is 5% deduction from the whatever she gets at the end of the month. So let's go over and get that done. Okay, so go over to Excel. Now we're going to talk about we're going to introduce this concept they call what gross pay. Now, gross pay is the payment that you receive when is the payment that you giving without minusing what your expenses. So we're going to add up what salary and bonus that will give us our gross. So salary is what here, which is D26 plus here. Okay, then you press enter. So that is what 200,000 for the first month, January. Then when you drag it down, it's going to give you for the other months. Good. Then let's calculate our tax. Our tax here tells us that our tax is what 5% of the gross pay. So you're going to put equals to 5% multiplied by what the gross pay. Press enter. So our tax is what? 10,000. So our tax is 10,000. 10,000. So now that is that. Okay, let's go back to the next question and see what you are asked to do. Subtracted from the gross pay, that is good. Now prepare a monthly payroll showing the gross pay and the net payable what for each model. Now last what we're going to calculate what is what? Net pay. So net pay. Now I'm going to make this in bold a little bit. I'm going to make it bold a little bit. Now I'm going to make it bold. Okay, now say net pay. Net pay. Okay, so how do you calculate our net pay? Now net pay is what the subtraction of tax from your gross pay. So I'll click on this, click on gross pay, which is what? F26 minus, which is our tax, which is what? G26, then press enter. So this is what your net pay. Normally, let's drag down this tax to get for other tax for the other years. Click on other months, then drag this one to will give you our net pay. So this net pay and this gross pay is a symbol of what Lucia was able to make from the company. So the same method you use in achieving Lucia, the same method you use in achieving other models. So due to because of the time frame of the video, I will pause in Lucia, but with this method I show you, you can also use it to solve for what? Felicia, Trisha, and what? Cynthia. So I love you so much. Try it on. I want to see your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe this video. I'd love to see more. Do have a nice time. Bye bye.